Hello, 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 hello. Happy Thursday, CPI and Jobless Claims Thursday. How is everyone doing? Good morning, John. Good morning, Patrick. Sterling gets a tardy slip for being late, but he has an excuse. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Jacob. Sorry you did not sleep. It was a sad day yesterday, and I'm not talking from a political spectrum. We can't go around assassinating people that we might not agree with. Okay? So we just don't you can like vanilla, you don't have to hate chocolate. You can like chocolate, you don't have to hate vanilla. You don't kill chocolate because you like vanilla. You don't kill vanilla because you like chocolate. You got it? And that's ice cream. We're going to stick to ice cream. You don't go around killing people. Please, please respect all life. Good morning, Heinrich. And if you want to vent in the chat, go ahead, Sterling. Go ahead. Sterling says it's a sad day in our country when a relatively sizable portion of society dances on the graves of people who dare to have a difference of opinion. Again, exactly. You know what? It's a set. And if people, whatever, and this is if they're not on my side, well, why do we have to? We can have disagreements on political stances and political positions, but everything's too polarized. Everything, they're not on my side. Why does it have to be? Can't we have a discussion? I mean, it's not boiled down to one versus the other. There's disagreements even within parties. Can we just have proper discourse and stop killing each other? Jeez, that's the most tragic thing. It is not just this one thing, which is absolutely tragic. We've turned to a society that does not have any regard for life. I mean, the killing in Charlotte on the what was it, the metro system. It's senseless. It's pointless. We have disregarded life, period, which is sad. That's the tragic thing. And then it's like, I have nothing else to say. Good morning, Tony. Hello, Charles. Hey, Christoph. Good morning, OD Green. Good morning, Daniel. So that's where we sit. All right. Now on to other things. Inflation numbers coming out. All right. So President tweeted out yesterday there's no inflation. Well, there actually is still inflation. Sorry, there is. I mean, it's still there. When's the last time we've hit the magical? And why do we have a 2% target? We should have a 0% target. And then if it runs above that, fine, a little. But come on. Core year over year 3.1. We're nowhere near 2. Inflation rate year over year 2.9. Month over month coming in at 0.4. And it could drop again. But you're hurting a lot of jobless claims rising is bad too, but although take this sort of number with a grain of salt, 263. Let's see if it confirms next week because holiday shortened weeks, which Labor Day was a holiday shortened week last week. There's always these weird anomalies in claims. So let's see if this drops back down next week after the Fed meeting. Not saying it's headed in the wrong direction overall, but so is inflation. The numbers, because we've never corrected this problem, and now we have jobless claims climbing, continuous claims that were dropped a little, but we got inflation still, and inflation affects everybody. So that's good morning, Royal Palms. All right, so interesting numbers this morning, but again, we still got the passive flows, and we still have. Look at me, maybe I should use correct grammatics. We still have the stock buybacks. The stock buybacks still going for a few more days. Not much longer. Should be wrapping up next week. Most of them. So that's where we sit. What else do we have today? We have the bill auctions. We have, but nothing much. Nothing much. And then tomorrow we got consumer sentiment only. So far, we still have base. Remember, we're still running from Oracle. Broadcom was up yesterday, invalidating the double that never triggered. So that's off the table. But overall, pretty green day today. Pretty green day, at least going into the open. Groups, everything except energy is well, financials is pretty neutral, but everything except energy is positive. Fed watch is dropped a little. There again, they can't do a 50 basis point cut with inflation where it sits. They can, they're going to do 25 though, but now it's priced in for 3 cuts this year. Fear greed, neutral mode. Markets 39.24 on the Schiller PE. We had Kroger, which actually guided lower in their guidance. We have Adobe after the close today, and then nothing tomorrow. So that's where we sit. All right. We do have. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this because we have been getting some reversals in the open. In the S&P, we do have a minor potential double top against a harmonic level. That would need to first trade below 65.2250 to confirm, and then close below that, at least on a. Let's see. It could even do it on a 1 hour basis. So that's where we sit. Other than that, the trend is still up, and that would only take it into the rotation zone. Would I be shorting this thing? Not unless we have massive momentum. Not unless we have massive momentum and massive downward tick, like there's massive selling coming in. Because why? We still have the upward sloping channel. We still have the rising rotation zone, and the targets on this only take it back to potentially the low area from Monday with the rising rotation zone. So those are the key levels. If you want the things specifically, it's right around 65.01, 64.90, 64.80. Those are the key levels. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I would even be more shocked than last year if they go 50. That will be interesting. All right. Other than that, if we do take out yesterday's high, 65.80 roughly, and then I would not ignore 6,600. Would not ignore 6,600 through 65.80, and then 66.17. The NASDAQ is technically not in double top territory. It has to get above 23,979.50 to enter that. Then it would have to be the right side targets. And when I say right side targets, it's going off this side because the other ones would extend too far, and it's going to be really tight on that one. And it's not even there yet, so I can't put it up. But if we did break down, just looking at this, I'd be looking at the top of the rotation zone first and the prior breakout level, this key area, if the NASDAQ does manage any kind of pullback. 23,770 would be my target area on any breakdown. The first level support, though, is 23,855. Other than that, looking, I'm taking these off right now. Looking at today, 23,979, then 24,11, and then the all-time highs if it keeps on running up. Above that, the next major harmonic is until 24,230. The Dow, whole bunch of nowhere. Still slightly making higher lows. The only breakdown play for me is below 45,472. Otherwise, that's key support area. Remember, these numbers I list off, like 45,472. I'm not looking, okay, that's support. If it goes to 45,471, support's broken. No, it's like yesterday, dipping below it and rise. So I start looking in that area for any reversal patterns. Or if we roll over, there's two ways to break it. We break it either with momentum, then I get more aggressive, although I can't be aggressive to the short side right now because we've still got the rotation zone right there. Or I watch that area for a reversal pattern. It's not, too many people think it's a brick wall. Oh, if I break it by a tick, it's support's broken. No. If we break this with no momentum and then we retest the level and roll over, that's a confirmation that it's now been broken. Same with going long. Look, on a rally, 45,757. So again, 45,755, 45,760, 45,765. An area I'll be watching for a topping pattern. Unless we break above there, retest it, and then move higher. Then it's a confirmed that that level's shifted. So when I list off levels, this would be resistance, the upper level. This would be support. Now, if those are broken and confirmed, that changes the scenario, which is where I'm going with the breakouts or the breakdowns. Good morning, Fragrances World. What crypto do you want today? Fragrances World, tuning in for crypto. There you Pi network chart. Yes, I will for you, Fragrances World. Very, very key level. 2370. Tested multiple times. This one's I'm a little pickier on. This one has a very high level of significance. All the way back since roughly the closing area since Friday the 22nd. This one I will not give as much leeway. Very significant level on here. And we have the rising trend line. 2370 is very key, which if we get below that, I'll start watching for the breakdown play into the rotation zone only. Key resistance, 2400. Between that, no man's land. VIX, again, no fear, sell vol. We're back to sell vol, buy it all. DAX, nothing here. Again, still the only thing I can get bullish on is if we get back above the 50 EMA, which is roughly about 23,960. Yields continue to drop, although I am watching for a flush out move today. Might be setting up for a percent B buy bounce tomorrow. This is getting overdone, and we also have a divergence on the micro yields. You see here, higher RSI, lower low, spiking down, below, just hitting what was the low today. 3.998. So I will be looking for a bounce plan that's getting overextended from the rotation zone against a very key support area. So that's what I will be looking at tomorrow, if it sets up. What else do we have? Crude. Big reversal bar today in that reversal zone, and then breaking down below the 63.30 area. Okay, so this was the roll over. So broke down, little bounce, then retested, and then we started to get some downside momentum. So would not be shorting it right now based off today, but would on any bounce we'll be looking for a potential another rollover play to retest this 6150 area. Gold pausing. So we did not get to follow through yet, but we're holding key support. And right now we had this little spike messed it up. But it was a mini potential double bottom. Being very patient on gold. Remember, we were incredibly overbought. And so far, this is a sideways correction. A sideways correction in the good old gold. So now we finally get a pausing bar also. A proper pausing bar. So looking just for, remember, rising 8 EMA going into a sideways correction. The only thing that shifts it for me if we start breaking below this 8 EMA. Then I'll look for a little bit pullback correction. Dollar index, a spike and a reversal. Again, we can't do anything. I really can't. This dollar does not want to go down. Broken support on Monday, back in there, reconfirmed that support level yesterday, and so far still holding it today after the spike up. Schizophrenic markets this morning. Euro coming back down, testing key resistance. So far, we still need the, Christoph asked yesterday if this was potential shake and bake pattern still there, although we have not closed below the midpoint. We tested the midpoint area and bounced off it strongly. The first warning sign is a close below that midpoint area, but it's not there yet. Your EU held rates steady, by the way. I haven't looked at the yen in a while because there's nothing going on. It's caught in a very tight range. So spiders. We have the gap we have the gap up today from yesterday, sorry. On a rollover, it would be for the gap fill 652.21. Other than that, 654.55 is the first target, and then there's no other key target till 657.03. Unless we do the minor harmonics from here. So if you want a minor level, you have to use these harmonics, which we hit off yesterday. That's from the low back on Tuesday the 2nd to this pausing bar. This most recent move up gave us this harmonic that we hit yesterday. And then we still don't have much until 650, 650 to 657. The Qs, if you're doing the same kind of thing for the recent ones, it would be from the low again on the 2nd to the pausing bar on the 5th, which we gap opened and reversed yesterday. And that will give us the next target cluster of 586.50 to 587.40, roughly. Today, gap up from yesterday, so on any rollover, it would be for the gap fill of 580.70. Otherwise, it's a key high from yesterday on a rally coming in at 583.77 and then 586.50. Good morning, David. Good morning, Ted. What you see is huge 5-minute bars and news events like CPI this morning. Who or what is selling? A lot of it is algo driven. A lot of it is complete algo driven at this point. It's kicking off the bots that read the headlines and scroll through and they execute essentially buy and sell programs, depending on the headline. Now, that's why you'll see initial reaction, and then there's the later reaction with actual people who are digesting the information. But the initial reaction are complete automated, for the most part, bots. That can also trigger other resting orders. Bitcoin, still, we have the major topping pattern is triggered. Climbed a bit yesterday. I'm still watching this trend line for the next potential rollover play, getting overbought conditions and cycles at the top. We have the Pi network for Fragrance World. Here's your Pi network. Again, Pi's network's gone to sleep. Know nothing about it, but again, nothing's really changed. If you're looking for tighter levels at this point, I have a feeling you're trying to hold this for a pop and you're hoping that it's going to do something. Right now, it would be 0.359 for the breakout. and 0.33 for the breakdown. Other than that, I mean, we're trading back the same area from the beginning of August. So someone's going to have to light a fire under this. Otherwise, nothing. It's just going to grind lower over time. And if it does break above 0.359, 0.38 would be the first target still. So, Ethereum, remember it, the double became invalidated with the extended side move. Ethereum, the only stuff is a break above 4,500 or a break back down below 4,250. Tesla, nothing. There is a little minor. Does this even work? Double top pattern. Back to the potential trend line, it is valid. Would need a close below 33.43.83. But again, that's not the strongest shorting pattern. That's just coming back into a key support level. We had NVIDIA finally regained the support based off all the hype. I'm still watching for rollover plays in this. We had all the Oracle hype, which is absolutely insanity. This, we have the double off the table. The next key level is 375 roughly, then 383. And Oracle. This at some point will be a fantastic potential gap fill play, but not yet. So, then back at the S&P, nothing's changed with the potential double. Would not be front running this with the rotation zone being where it is. But another key level to watch for going into the open, if we do get some selling pressure in the open, is 65.36, which has been confirmed multiple times now. So that is a minor significant level right here. So that is an area, 65.36, I will be paying attention to going into the open. The NASDAQ still even not in potential double territory. So that's all I have. All right, did I miss anything else? I don't think so. Let's just look at, I want to see where is Kroger. Kroger was, again, a miss on revenue. Miss on revenue, beat on EPS. Slight gap up, but their guidance was not good. I'm surprised at this gap up. He's still holding the 200. That's what I'm focused on with Kroger if Kroger loses that. But that is really about, by the way, I don't have any by the way. I hope everyone, by the way, has a wonderful day. Has a wonderful, wonderful day. And just spread joy and cheer. And you know what? Let's tone down the rhetoric and stop hating everybody. And please don't go assassinating anybody, people. So, let's have a wonderful, wonderful trading day. And just be cautious going into the open because we could see possibly some selling pressure off that CPI number. With that, I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Bye for now.